Hello, welcome back to the Write Up Your Allee channel. I'm so excited today because I'm gonna be helping you plan out the next 90 days of your life so that you can have an amazing time living, working, and feel like you're productively moving the needle toward the things that you wanna do. So let's get into it. First things first, I love Traction. So it's a business book. I've read it. You don't have to. You're welcome. And one of the best things that they taught me in that was actually this breakdown of how to do 90-day goals. I have edited it a little bit for the way that women's minds work because we are different than men, which is so beautiful. And that doesn't mean we can't function the way that they do, but I like a little bit more specific goals and a few more beautiful things to really get me motivated. So we'll be touching on those. And then from there, I actually have a product. This is my beloved planner. We have sold thousands of these bad boys and everyone loves them. It's called Daily Direction, and I'm gonna take you at the end through some of the important elements of this formula so that you feel like daily you have the direction. And if you want to buy one of these, then we have the link below. This is key, that 90-day amount of time, because psychologically, if you go to 91 days, it feels like it's not actionable. And if you do shorter than 90, then you don't feel like you actually psychologically have enough time to change. So this is an amazing amount of time because within the first 30 days, you are setting new habits. Within the second set of 30 days, so from 30 to 60 days, you are actually learning what works and you're learning new things about yourself and you're building confidence. And then that last 30 days, you are moving with deep esteem. And again, if you make it to that point, which you will, you're going to feel like you are becoming who you want to become and you're going to see fruit. And I swear the momentum explodes that last 30 days. And so the reason we really format it that way is one, because of what I just told you psychologically, but two, because that momentum is infectious for the rest of the year ahead of you. So whatever year this is, whatever time this is, you should just know you're not just doing this for 90 days, you're actually taking your life and your lifestyle and like the psychology that you're operating within right now, and you are up leveling it, and then life will never be the same. You'll always have that context of what it felt like to be at your best in these goals, and then we can build off of that, right? So with that being said, we are going to start first with setting a revenue goal. If you are not a business owner and you're just ambitious and you have a career specifically and you don't need to set a revenue goal, I want you to have a savings goal. If you do have a business and you're really focused on that during this time, I want you to also kind of make a note of what your saving goal is, because that's really important. Whenever we are ambitiously creating goals for our careers, that's awesome. What about our personal life, right? And vice versa. So either way, figure out and plan the way that you want to, but I want you to figure out for your first 30 and then your 60 and then your 90 days, what your revenue goal is. So write that down. Again, it can be your saving goal as well. This is really great, not because money makes the world go around, because it doesn't, obviously, but because when we have numbers and we can literally see them building, we move with a different confidence. We move with a way that like feels really measurable. You know what you need to do to make that money, to save that money. Allow yourself to get that really clear for the first part. From there, once you have it done, you'll be able to write the answer to this question, which allows you to ground what you wrote in purpose. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Some people are super money motivated, some people are food motivated, some people are relationship motivated or approval motivated. There are a million things that can motivate you, right? But purpose kind of goes above motivation. It allows you to like boost up into discipline. So never write a goal down that doesn't allow you to understand why you want it and how it's linking back to why you're here on earth. If you know. If you don't know, that's okay. You will figure it out with time when you decide, because sometimes purpose is just choosing who you want to be, right? But make sure it's connecting and it's not just like this arbitrary random goal. So why do you want to achieve it? Get that clear, and then we're going to move into the next step. Okay, from there, we're going to have 90-day personal goals. This is very important for you as a woman, because you are going to want something in your life to be better, more so than, again, just your business or career or savings account. So I want you to actually think, like, who do I want to be at the end of this 90 days? And then over just the same way, those 30-day segments, I want you to have a personal goal. Specifically, this could be like movement related or health or wellness related. This could be about cleaning or decluttering your house or your space. This could be about going on dates and, you want to meet friends, or you want to meet a person, like putting yourself out there. But allow yourself each segment to know personally what you can be doing to get closer to the goal you have overarchingly. So again, thinking about something wellness or health related, finance related, wealth related, human connection related, how you feel, right? Taking care of yourself. There are a million different things. Spiritually, obviously, that could be a great one. So get that grounded and let it kind of build off of itself. So my specific example for this is, if you at the end of the 90 days want to hit X saving or revenue goal, and then from there you want to feel healthier, then what's a really measurable thing you can do? Going to workout classes, if that's something that you like to do, or going on runs or something like that. So maybe it's like 5 runs the first month, 10 runs the second, and then 15 the third, something like that. If you can do that and you feel like, I'm writing this down and this is going to make my life better and I'm going to keep that promise to myself, do it. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to ground those goals once they're clear in why you want to achieve that specific goal. Give yourself space, pause this video if you need to, but think through why you need to do that and why you want to achieve it. Then we get into SMART goals, which is really fun. I would like to say that I remember the first time someone mentioned a SMART goal in my life was in 7th grade. I did not understand what a SMART goal was until I was 23. So that may say something about me being dyslexic and ADHD, but I think mostly it's like this arbitrary thing and it never sticked. And I remember learning it, but then I forgot it. So why does this matter, Allie? Why is this a SMART goal, okay? We don't have to go through what it stands for. The reason it's SMART is because it is measurable, right? So that's what the M stands for in SMART. And then you are able to run after it and, again, obtain it. The M and the A in there really stand out to me. You can understand the full thing, but again, arbitrary in my mind. We just want an achievable goal that is measurable, that you feel good writing down. So we're gonna look at what you want to do in the segment regarding money, revenue, or saving for the first one, and we're gonna look at your personal goals. And what I want you to do is look at the revenue or saving aspect first and map out the actions you need to take practically to actually create that revenue. So an example, if you are a social media manager, then you would know, I need this many clients at this rate for the first 30 days. Then, this many new closings and this many consistent clients this second segment of 30 days. And then I need, this many of my reoccurring and this many new clients. And that's all going to add up to my overarching 90-day goal, revenue goal, right? If it is savings oriented, think about all the ways you're making money and know, from there I can do this, this, and this every segment of days to actually create that money and put it in savings. So get it very clear in that measurable way. Like, I know I need 3 clients at this rate and I need them on for 3 months. I really want what needs to be closed, what needs to be maintained, and what needs to be finished in order for that revenue to come in, for it to feel really, really clear. And once you have that down, then you'll be able to ground it in how can you achieve this consistently? What do you need to do to consistently be doing that? So I just want you to think through that. Once we have those measurable goals down, great. How do I need to do that? Well, I probably need to be pitching. I probably need to be posting on social media. Maybe I need to not be eating out to save X amount. So kind of just think through that and write down a list of, different actions you could be taking to get you even closer to that goal without doing those specific measurable SMART goals that we wrote down. Again, it needs to be in those 3 segments. So once we have all of that down, we get to do something that's called a rock. So this is from Traction, and what they taught specifically is a rock is a measurable action that you do over a week to 2 weeks. So 7 to 14 days. You can't just do it in an hour, but something you need to do and come back to that's going to allow you to do that SMART goal that you have really outlined above, right? Examples for this could be creating a website or a landing page, getting an ad funnel up, connecting with old clients, not going out to eat, like I said, cooking at home, and like operating via like the slimmest Trader Joe grocery list possible. There are a lot of different things, but it's going to be something that has like a number, again, measurable, and an action that you'll need to compound over time. I love, love, love this way of doing it because again, it creates clarity over time in a really beautiful way. But I know that this can be a little bit masculine and a little bit overwhelming because like, what do you do in the day-to-day? Right? Creating 90-day goals is really sexy until you're on day like 17 and you're like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Right? Like this feels like a lot. And that's when your day comes in. And that's why I actually created this planner. So we're gonna actually walk through what I recommend you do to day in and day out stay on track over your 90 days. So the first thing is remembering your identity every morning, right? So who am I? What is my purpose? What am I doing? Always ground yourself with that every single morning, because some days you're about to start your period, everything is crashing around you, and you can forget what actually makes you you and why you're actually doing these specific goals, right? So getting reset is really important. From there, getting clear on the 3 things you need to do today, and I would look at those rocks that we identified, and then usually you're working toward closing those up. You have 3 main things I want you to do every single day to move the needle in the right direction. Pull from the rocks and put those down. So finish the first landing page on the website, check in with 20 of my past clients, post on social media. Like those are 3 specific things you can do each day. I live and die by the strategy because some days you could do like 7 things, and some days getting 3 done is a huge feat. So just be kind to yourself and be realistic with what's possible. And from there, you're going to feel so much better because doing 3 things a day over 90 days is a lot of stuff, realistically. 270 things, that's a lot of things to get done in 90 days. So again, I love this process. From there, you need to be able to brain dump. So I have a space for that on daily direction. That is very important. Once you have the 3 things done, your mind's gonna be like, but we have 73 other things to do, which is not true, realistically, but you need a place to put that, right? So brain dump from there. And then we have a few other things on here that obviously you can do, but those are our first 4 main grounding exercises. Take a note from my book, do that, and continue to look to your 90-day plan, and you are going to kill it. Make sure, again, your goals are never arbitrary. Just get them clear and measurable, and allow yourself to learn about yourself and not judge yourself during these 90 days, because you can truly change your life within this amount of time. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. If you want to snag your own daily direction, there are literally 90 pieces of paper in here. It was made to go alongside you in your 90-day goal journey, and it could be a great companion if you want. And really pay attention to the 90-day goals that you set. Print this out, put it somewhere where you can see it every single day, and be kind to yourself as you learn about yourself and about these goals, and just keep going. You will be so different on the other side, and I can't wait to see you. I'm sure you feel the same. So have an amazing day, good luck, and go get them.